What kind of life do you live when you make $420 million a week in illegal cash? If you're Pablo Escobar, the answer is a life so outrageous, it feels more like a movie than reality. From the streets of Medellín to the pinnacle of power. Let's start at the beginning. Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born in 1949 in Rio Negro, Colombia, and grew up in nearby Medellín, a place that would later become the heart of his empire. As a teenager, he dabbled in small-time crimes, stealing gravestones to resell, forging diplomas, and even selling contraband cigarettes. But petty crime was just the warm-up. In the late 1970s, Escobar saw an opportunity in cocaine, and he didn't just dip his toes in, he dove in headfirst. By the 1980s, he was the head of the Medellín cartel, the most powerful drug trafficking operation the world had ever seen. Money that couldn't be counted, literally. Let's talk about the money because, wow, at the height of his power, Escobar was reportedly raking in over $20 billion a year. That's more than most countries' GDPs. He was bringing in so much cash that his operations spent $2,500 a month on rubber bands just to bundle the bills. And you know what else? Rats were eating millions of dollars in stored bills every year. Escobar didn't care. The money was coming in faster than he could count, store, or even launder. According to his brother once, while hiding in the mountains, Escobar burned $2 million in cash just to keep his daughter warm. When you have that kind of money, a few million is just firewood. The life of a narco king. Escobar's lifestyle wasn't just luxurious, it was legendary. He built his own private zoo, complete with elephants, giraffes, and hippos, some of which still roam wild in Colombia today. His estate, Hacienda Nápoles, was basically a personal Disneyland, covering 7.7 square miles, with everything from racetracks to artificial lakes to a private airport. He threw lavish parties with celebrities, politicians, and beauty queens, imported fine wines, flew in top chefs, and gave out stacks of cash like candy. He once offered to pay off Colombia's entire national debt just so they'd leave him alone. A ruthless charm. For all his extravagance, Escobar wasn't just throwing parties and counting money. He ruled through fear and violence. His motto was simple: plata o plomo, silver or lead. Take the bribe or take a bullet. He was behind the deaths of thousands, including judges, police officers, journalists, and politicians. He ordered bombings, assassinations, and massacres. And yet, and this is the strangest part, many Colombians still saw him as a hero. Why? Because he built homes for the poor. He gave people money for school supplies, food, and medicine. In neighborhoods like Medellín's, Barrio Pablo Escobar, locals still remember the man who put roofs over their heads. To them, he wasn't a killer. He was the only one who ever gave them hope. The fall of a giant. Escobar's downfall came in 1993, after years of bloody conflict with the Colombian government, rival cartels, and a US-backed task force. He was killed in a rooftop shootout in Medellín, barefoot, running, and trying to escape. The king of cocaine died just blocks from where he grew up. But even in death, Escobar's legend lived on. His hippos still roam his old estate. His story inspired books, movies, and the hit Netflix series. Narcos. And people still debate, was he a monster, a genius, both? Legacy of madness and myth. Escobar's lifestyle was the stuff of legend, but also tragedy. He created a world that looked glamorous on the surface, but was soaked in violence underneath. He had everything: money, power, influence. But he also lived in fear, moving from safe house to safe house, hiding from enemies everywhere. In the end, he didn't die rich and old in a mansion. He died like many of the people he killed, in a hail of bullets running for his life. Escobar's story is more than just one of luxury or crime. It's the tale of a man who rose from nothing to rule the world and lost everything chasing a dream that turned into a nightmare. Enjoyed the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more real-life stories that sound too wild to be true, but are. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.